Now, I know a lot of you haven't heard of Camu-Camu, but after this study, you're probably going to want to familiarize yourself with it. What we have is Camu-Camu, the daily consumption over a 12-week period of time of about 1.5 grams, improving some of the liver health markers by 15.85% over a placebo group. Yes, this was a double-blinded crossover randomized placebo trial. Still, this is just amazing, especially from Camu-Camu, in which the researchers postulated it could be in reference to the polyphenols as also association with the microbiota to why you received such an incredibly positive outcome within a 12-week period of time. So without further ado, let's get right into the research as follows. Hepatic disease, a Camu-Camu fruit extract to reduce liver fat. The research team has shown benefits of Camu-Camu on non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which affects over 7 million people in Canada, and again, around the world as well. This exotic fruit reduces liver fat levels. Over 12 weeks, 30 participants either took Camu-Camu extract or placebo at different times in this randomized clinical trial. Participants underwent magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, to determine fat levels in the liver, as we narrated through. Scientists observed a 7.43% reduction in liver lipids when study participants took Camu-Camu extract, while a placebo, they noted an 8.42% increase in liver fat. Now keep in mind, this was a crossover trial. Pretty fascinating. That's a significant 15.85% difference, quoting the researcher. And just so you can see the AST and ALT levels as well, I present to you this bar chart so you can get an idea of the effectiveness in that realm also. To proceed, we're going to look at the methodology in regard to the full study, which will be a DOI citation in which you can follow. Method 1, or through the abstract. During each of the 12-week treatment periods, remember, crossover trial, participants were asked to consume either daily 1.5 grams, 3 capsules of 500 milligrams of whole berry Camu-Camu capsules. All right, or the placebo being a maltodextrin. Now, discussion. In this randomized, a little bit more detail, in this randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled crossover clinical trial, quoting, we have assessed the impact of 1.5 grams a day of supplementation of Camu-Camu on 30 participants with overweight, hypertriglyceridemia, or hepatic fat, primary outcome, and a number of well-known anthropometric and cardiometabolic risk factors. The results show that Camu-Camu supplementation for only 12 weeks decreased hepatic steatosis by 15.85% compared to placebo and improved plasma levels of AST and ALT despite neither affecting body weight or adiposity. Now to bring it home. To conclude, the effect stems from the polyphenols we're postulating contained in Camu-Camu in their relationship with the intestinal microbiota. Quote, the microbiota metabolizes the large polyphenol molecules that cannot be absorbed by the intestines, transforming them into smaller molecules the body can assimilate to decrease liver fat. Quote, end quote, the professor. To carry on, they identified 2 potential mechanisms of actions for these small polyphenols. They could reduce lipogenesis, i.e., the formation of lipid droplets in the liver. They could also stimulate lipid degradation by oxidation. A combination of the 2 mechanisms probably explains the high efficacy of the extract. And efficacy over 12 weeks, that's pretty phenomenal. To proceed, as we're playing both sides of the coins. To continue, however, the team noted a wide variability in response to Camu-Camu. Quote, we hypothesize that the initial intestinal microbiota influences the response to polyphenols. If we find the factors involved, we may be able to modify the microbiota and increase the extract efficacy. Pretty amazing regardless over 12 weeks. To proceed, although Camu-Camu is an exotic fruit, the extract is readily available in capsule form. However, the professor notes, the importance of checking the content of certain polyphenols, as not all commercial products are equivalent. Still just the same. That is phenomenal. Again, easy to find, not very well known, but Camu-Camu in regard to liver health, it needs to be better known. But as always, we have to give gratitude to the researchers for finding these simple, innovative tools, especially in regard to liver health. Just again, 1.5 grams per day, work with your medical provider, is not an unachievable amount. And again, was it taken in the morning? Yeah, 3 capsules at 500 milligrams apiece. So you see. And as always, too, I am humble you watch, and I really do look forward to see what you and I discover next week. Catch y'all next time. See you then. Bye.